Hey guys, Political Spatula here, giving you the news no matter how bad it hurts. So, this video is really more for the Democrats or the people sitting on the fence about the Iranian war and are really unsure if we should go to war or not. And now, wars aren't typically a good thing, but sometimes wars happen for a reason, as we've seen in World War II. Like, that was something that definitely needed to happen, right? I mostly wanted to talk about a lot of the misconceptions about this war and what's happening and kind of like get the record set straight for everyone sitting on the fence about this. Okay, this is a no BS overview of what is happening within Iran. Let's get into it.
President Trump telling Iran this is their last chance to make a deal before the United States carries out a far more punishing military operation.
Chief Foreign Correspondent Trey Yingst is live in Tel Aviv with the latest. Good morning, Trey.
Yeah, hey guys, good morning. While the Trump administration explores a diplomatic solution with Iran, the IRGC is continuing attacks in the Gulf. Overnight, a cargo ship off the coast of Oman was hit with an unknown projectile, according to maritime tracking groups.
And I'll mention this multiple times throughout the rest of the video, but this is another example of them just attacking innocent people that have absolutely nothing to do with this conflict at all, and they're just trying to make it by day to day.
President Trump posted to Truth Social on Monday saying, in part, nothing gets through to Iran unless we want it to, and nothing will get through unless a deal or total surrender is accomplished. Whether Iran wants to admit it or not, we are, in fact, talking of a solution to a problem that they have caused. The incident comes as the U.S. naval blockade remains in effect. CENTCOM says that as of August 3rd, they have redirected 44 commercial vessels and disabled 2 others. Reports indicate Iran and Oman are nearing a deal regarding control of the Strait of Hormuz and splitting service fees between them. It's not clear if the terms would be acceptable to the Trump administration that has maintained zero fees should be charged in this international waterway. There are uncertain days ahead in the region as the Middle East waits to see if a deal will be reached or we'll see a return to war.
To make this deal or not, instead of trying to go around making deals with their Middle Eastern allies and trying to rally support around themselves so they have more backing, right? Because that's really what's happening whenever they ran to Oman to strike this deal where they'd split money in the strait, and Donald Trump wants the strait to be free international waters. And that's not a bad thing either. Like, what he's asking for are very good things that just don't really get covered.
Mr. President, are the talks with Iran now off and are airstrikes
No,
back
they're
on?
on. They're going on right now. It's an amazing thing. We have a little problem with Iran because we have many talks and we'll say we have or we don't have. You know, we're straight about it. But they deny. But they're not denying it now. This is their last chance. This is not something that, if it doesn't happen, this is a last chance for them to sign a good document.
Donald Trump keeps saying he has a deal with Iranian leaders, and then the Iranian leadership keeps telling him that he has no deal. And that wouldn't be surprised considering Iranian leadership's completely fractured. So it's not completely out of the realm of possibility that Donald Trump does in fact think he is talking to a leader of Iran, because he might be talking to one of the many leaders of Iran. The United States has already got 40 to 50 Iranian political and military leaders in the initial waves, and the numbers reach up to 70 overall the operation. So they're not really untouchable. And as many of the military targets and targets that we've hit in Iran as well, the wiki page is so long on the targets hit from the United States and the places that we've attacked and bombed. And it's also no surprise that Iran for the last 40 years has been trying to use proxy groups to dominate the Middle East as well. And they've been trying to get nuclear weapons for that long. I mean, they had refined uranium during the Obama administration. They never gave up their uranium. They always had plans that they were just going to refine uranium. And a country that's as hostile as this one, why would you want them to have nuclear weapons? Look at their proxy groups, right? All throughout the Middle East. People wonder why this war started. Well, it primarily started because Iran was using its proxy groups to attack innocent people people and the United States as allies, and then we found out that they were refining uranium to make a bomb. That's when we acted. If we had let this all play out, we would end up in a nuclear war at the end of the day, and it would be way worse. So why wouldn't we strike them when they are weak and don't have a nuclear bomb? Because the fact is, we don't need more countries in this world with nuclear weapons. We don't. Nobody is saying that. And if you are, you really should probably reevaluate yourself. And the reality of this Trump deal going through is zero. Just like all the other Iranian deals, they've either broken them or just straight up said no. And what would happen if Iran did control the Strait of Hormuz? Then wouldn't shipping go up because they'd charge a fee for everything, so prices around the world would go up anyway? So Donald Trump just needs to keep on keeping on until we get the deal the world needs, because that's what we're looking at. A deal the entire world can agree on, and that is no fee for the Strait of Hormuz. And Iran, its human rights violations are through the roof, right? Its treatment of women, extremely poor. Its treatment of protesters, extremely poor. It is like the highest number of human rights violations across the world, okay? The things they do to virgin women in prison are absolutely horrendous and unforgivable. And if you have a woman in your life at all that you care about, you should want the women in Iran to be freed from the oppressive regime they're under. And this is the same type of mentality that Iran's proxy groups spread as well, like Hamas and the Houthis. Like their treatment of women is something they just continue around. And Iran really, really needs to run to the negotiating table because we haven't even been hitting them with our hardest ordinances. We have Moabs and B-2 stealth bombers that could just carpet bomb the crap out of Iran and they wouldn't stand a chance. Or we could drop like 1 or 2 Moabs in Iran and the war, they would surrender. A Moab to Iran, that'd be their Hiroshima and Nagasaki right there. Right? They don't understand what kind of bear they're poking and how much restraint Donald Trump is showing by not leveling that country, even after all the times they backstabbed this country, lied about deals, attacked innocent shipping companies in the strait. We can't forget that. Innocent people is who Iran is roping into this, okay? Women, the treatment of their people, their proxy groups. We can't forget why this is happening. And the news and other political commentators quickly want you to forget what is going on and why we started this. They'll continue to tell you this is a war Donald Trump started. No, it isn't. This is not a war Donald Trump started. Like I said, they were using their proxy groups to attack innocent people and our allies. They were refining uranium to make a nuclear weapon. And why would you want them to have a nuclear weapon when their goal is Middle Eastern domination? No one is asking for more nuclear weapons in the world. Nobody. If the Democrats are, then they should probably reevaluate their stances because we don't need more nuclear bombs. Alright, well I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below. I'd like to know what you think about this whole war. And have a good one.